Hey, Rob Brinded here. I help high performers debug the code that's running their lives. This channel is my 30 years of experience where I teach how you can do this yourself. I wanted to bring up a little story that happened to me, I think it was yesterday. I was in the kitchen watching my daughter dancing, and it was a wonderful moment. And what I realized in that, when she was twirling and everything, and when she twirled, she looked me dead in the eyes to see whether I was fully connected. And what I saw myself doing was I was fully connected, and then a thought came up which took me away from that, the most valuable moment for me with my daughter. Now, this could be a business deal. This could be, an elite athlete in a sport. It the mechanism of the mind is the same. So I I was watching her and I was watching my mind, and I call this admin mode. You can see my other videos about it. And I realized that uh, there's one of 5 programs that were hooking me, and I looked for it because my mind was wandering. And what could be more important than my daughter, giving her my full attention? But this is how the mind works. It controls us, and it hooks us onto these hamster wheels that make us think it's more valuable than the present moment. But that robs you of these moments. And I see these clients that come to me, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, even 80s, that tell me, "Oh my God, I haven't lived properly. I've missed all of my children's upbringing, and I spent my time focusing on things that weren't valuable." I hear this all the time. So I'm what I started to observe was my attention should be on my wonderful young daughter, but my attention was going to a hamster wheel, which wasn't valuable. It's just an old program that's always on repeat. It keeps us scared, and it keeps us in a defense system. The defense system is always monitoring. So I'm there trying to be valuable, the valuable moment with my daughter, and I keep going into my mind and not present. And I know my daughter knows this. So it's not about discipline. It's just about, where is your attention going? So when you start to see that the attention is not on her, and it's on the mind, then you can start to observe this. It's important that you do this. So you'll be thinking, wow, I can't keep my attention on my daughter, and this is so valuable. What uh, is valuable in this thought? And it could be any thought. But if you watch very closely, the thought always goes down to a root program, which is one of the 5 hamster wheels that I talk about all the time on my channel. If you want to know which side of the hamster wheel you're on, you can do my quiz. It's underneath at www.glitchthebook.co/quiz. Go there and you get all the information about which side you're on. And so in understanding, you don't you, if there's you can try and discipline yourself to connect, but that's not real connection. Or you can just continue how you're doing, which is allowing the most valuable thing, your attention, to be stolen by these old hamster wheels that have no real value. There is something there that has kept you safe for a long time, but you have to understand that your attention is being controlled and pulled away from you. And so I suppose, I come back to the kitchen story, and I just saw this happening, and I've done this work a lot. So I just immediately, picked up little Rob, whose program was running, and said, "Hey, it's okay." And then I was fully present with my daughter, which is the most valuable thing I can give her for her future relationships, for her future self-esteem and everything. It is the most valuable. But you speak to most people, and they're never present. They're never present with their partner, the wife, the kids. They're never present with anything. They're just in their minds. I suppose, finishing off, an image came to me that if you watch commuters in the morning on a train, let's say in London on the underground, I've been there, and I'm looking around and I'm fully present, but everyone's elsewhere. It's like they're checked into, another moment in their life, in the past or the future. So, and they're playing a story or a movie in their head, but they're not present. And I don't know if you've noticed this. You could be cycling or driving. You go, oh my God, I've been driving for an hour. I wasn't aware. I was miles away. So we spend most of our lives not present. It's crazy. And the most valuable thing you can do for a valuable life, which you enjoy, is to be present. So this is what this work is about. It's about understanding these programs rob us of attention. We need to pay attention to that mechanism to understand it, to be free. Again, it's not a choice. You have to observe the behavior. Everyone is being controlled by their thoughts. So start watching and you will see your relationships blossom. Also, if you're in business, if you're not fully present with anyone, then your bottom line is going to be affected, because business is all about relationships and being connected. So this video, I suppose, is about reconnecting to yourself and then being very aware of where your attention is going, because it's the most valuable thing you have. Okay, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps. I'm really trying to make an effort with my YouTube channel. I want this stuff to get out now. Like the video, leave a comment. That really helps. I'll answer straight back. And go check out that quiz. It's amazing information. You'll find out immediately more about yourself. And that is the start. It's, understanding yourself is self-mastery. All right. Thanks so much, everyone. Take care.